A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Testing, mic test. Alright, we are live with severe weather ongoing in North Carolina. So I'm just going to go warning by warning here. Majority of South Carolina is not having any warnings. We'll go flash flood warning for Lexington, Saluda. This is Raleigh radar, so it's not going to be too impressive. Flash flood warning for Lancaster County. And now flash flood warning considerable tag for Davidson, Forsyth, Guilford, Randolph. And a flash flood warning for Allegheny, Surrey, and Wilkes counties. I'm now going to our severe thunderstorm warnings. We have one for a large area, including Rockingham, Caswell, North Carolina, and several in Virginia. One for the Greensboro area, and a new one. Holy crap, that's bad. One for Alamance, Forsyth, Person, Vance, Orange, Davidson, Granville, Randolph, Guilford, Durham, and Chatham. And then a third one down here for Scotland, Montgomery, Moore, and Richmond. So right now, pretty much all eyes are on the Greensboro through Alamance County areas towards Mebane due to the recent flooding that has occurred there. Let's take a look at convective rain rate product. And see some rains are already up to the 2 to 4 inch per hour range, even locally higher in the flash flood warning area. The warning is for 1 and 3 have fallen, 2 to 3 are possible in the warned area, and is considerable tag. Just keeping an eye out here. There is a spotted number report of 60 mile an hour winds at 22:28 on the UTC, so this is about half an hour ago. And the GSO airport around the same time gusted to 54. Now, another concern is that the fact these are building backwards towards all the way to Catawba County. I forgot to mention this one. Severe thunderstorm warning for Catawba and Iredell. Oh, just so you can hear my weather radio in the background. And I might need to step away for a few times here if the radios are about to go off. It's in the house, so it's not in the way. So, several flash flood warnings, flood advisories are in effect. Reports of trees down on power lines in Montgomery County. But this is a wide severe thunderstorm warning, and I anticipate that it will be in effect, yes, until 8. So just giving you a loop here, we can see things have really rapidly intensified over the past about hour or so. Things have really flared up. And Greensboro is to have some serious flooding concerns here with how heavy this looks. As we have convective rain rates up to I'm looking at 5 inches per hour in spots. Looking at, wow, I've never seen that. Looks like we might have a bit of a downburst occurring. No, I don't know. Um, 5 inch per hour rain rate. This is at the 53, so this is a bit old. Waiting for the new scan to come in on convective rain rate. There, we just got a new scan. Yeah, this is a little concerning over GSO. It looks like we might have a bit of a downburst actually happening in Greensboro right now. Can't really tell. We do have just a lot happening. That's another point in this. I just got sent in the group chat. Lots of lightning.
A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Crap, that's gonna go on my weather radios. That's gonna go on the weather radios.
Thunderstorm warning for County and Central North Carolina, Southwestern County and Central North Carolina, Southeastern Randolph County and Central North Carolina, Lee County and Central North Carolina, Northwestern Hope County and Central North Carolina, Chatham County and Central North Carolina, until 8 p.m. At 7:03 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending to 10 miles east of Houston, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Sanford, Southern Pines, Pittsboro, Carthage, Pinehurst, Aberdeen, Goldston, West Spring Pines, Vanilla, and Broadway. Straight line winds can blow down trees, power lines, and damage mobile homes and other buildings. Seek shelter and sturdy structure until the storm has passed. Stay away from windows as flying debris generated by damage and winds can be deadly. Flood warning now in effect until further notice. Minor flooding is occurring and minor flooding is forecast. Where Peachtree River and
Alright, my apologies for that. Weather radios just went off. I'm not under this, but being an ES does this, I'm obligated to record it. That is for Lee, Chatham County, rather, Harnett, Moore, Polk. Just a large area heading towards Raleigh. Just alarming series of events. Look at that right over Western Greensboro, 6 inches per hour rain rate, instantaneous rain rate. Though I'd say averaging about 2 inches per hour in this area. Flash flooding will be a major concern, especially for areas Greensboro to the what county is this? Randolph Guilford County line. So areas such as, if I call you out, you're going to have a flood threat today. Greensboro, High Point, Pleasant Garden, Forest Oaks. Those areas will need to be preparing for some flooding threat. And also down here in South Carolina, Lancaster County, Elgin, Heath Springs, we already have reports of flooding. We do have reports of flooding in that area. So here's just a little loop for you guys. Just looking at how quickly things have evolved here. We do have reports of minor flooding, River Creek, Groblem Yard, basement flooding in northern Guilford County, so I wouldn't be surprised if Greensboro is having some urban flooding right now. Would not be surprised.
A A severe thunderstorm warning has been continued.
Montgomery, Moore, Richmond has been continued. That is probably going to be expired here soon because it's going to be moving into the bigger warning for technically Sanford. So that will probably be expired soon. Alright, I'm back. So, just looking around here, I'm not liking the flooding threat that is shaping up for the Greensboro area. Especially areas such as this moves east, I should say, areas such as Burlington, towards Mebane. I'm going to have some real flooding concerns here. Like, dangerous flooding concerns in the Triad. All sorts, Chapel Hill I'd be willing to call out too. Yeah. Rain is starting to fall in Burlington, so that'll be something to watch here. Especially considering just the outer part of this line is 2 to 3 inch per hour convective rain rate. And I'm talking about this area here. This is all building training over areas that just got pretty bad flooding during Chantal. So it'll be worth noting these areas that have already seen flooding are going to see more flooding potentially today. I would not be surprised if there's some urban flash flooding happening in Greensboro as we speak. I've not seen any reports to confirm that. However, I would not be surprised. Especially in areas such as Mebane, where we already had several high water rescues and even some fatalities from Chantal, where this band is going to set up and just train for probably a few hours, honestly, over that area with pretty consistent heavy rain, lots and lots of lightning with this too. If you're outside, even as far as Hillsborough, you need to be taking shelter just off of the lightning here. Let's see if I can view from here how much rain we've gotten on radar. GR level 3. Let's take a peep. I gotta change that. Never mind, we're not. But lots and lots of lightning, lots and lots of rain with these thunderstorms. If you just look at the max value trails, you can see some areas such as Wahlberg have gotten really hit hard with rainfall earlier today. You know, some areas like such as this area south of 85 barely got anything today per radar. But you can just see where each of these little storms have fired and are training over the same area, moving very slowly east. With lots and lots of flooding problems anticipated here. Especially, like I said, and I sound like a broken record right now, but like as we said, moving into areas such as Mebane, Burlington, Alamance County, Orange County. Damage is being reported in Salisbury from earlier in that last hour. But yes, we are tracking what is a very strong line of storms. You can just see by the echo tops how they've flared up. Not much of a hail threat, more so a wind and torrential rainfall. Just extremely heavy rain with this. It's more so what I'm thinking is going to be the primary threat, along with some damaging wind gusts. As well as some damaging winds. Now, they have expired severe thunderstorm warning for Catawba County. Pretty sure that should naturally expired on its own. Yeah, that did. Expired at 7:15. So, there's no warnings back here yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see one get issued, possibly as far as Catawba County. But, obviously, main threat, Orange, Alamance County area. That's going to be your main priority threat today. And then just keeping your eyes open as far. Unless the South Carolina, I'm going to give you the all clear unless you're in like the Lancaster County area. Then I'd say East Boston still key remaining road closures. They've expired the flash flood warning that was in effect south of Columbia, as the rain has really tapered off there. Now, North Carolina, I cannot say the same for you guys, especially north of Charlotte. Those areas are going to be seeing more and more through the day, or into the evening, into the nighttime hours. Quite frankly, I'm a little worried about the amount of just general rain that these are going to be dropping. Look at QBE 1 hour. 1 hour rainfall near Thomasville, 3 inches. Some areas in Greensboro have already received 2. So there's lots of rain that is built in with this. Lots of rain. And that is a problem for lots of communities. heavy rain. I don't really have much to say right now. I think the stream just crashed. OBS is not responding.